Hello, my name's Luna, and I received a family constellation from Tiago in relation to my relationship with men. I wanted to explore my relationship with men and understand my relationship with the divine masculine in general and the divine masculine within me, and that as it expressed in my relationship with men. And yeah, what I discovered was very surprising, and it really showed me that what the constellation showed me is that I have certain assumptions or certain beliefs based on the behaviors of others, and I've created a story around those behaviors that reinforces uh, a self-image of inadequacy, essentially. And what the family constellation showed me was that that story was not a shared story, in the sense that I felt this I wasn't good enough to be received by the divine masculine, when really that was my projection of self. And seeing how the figurines in the water arrange themselves was a really beautiful experience, not only in the fact that it allowed me to see more clearly the true impressions or the true nature of the situation and helped me to rewrite that story of myself. But it was also a really amazing experience just to see the direct and immediate response of consciousness and how the water reflects that. So purely on this spiritual level, sometimes we can get a little bit I don't know, maybe jaded or doubtful of the power of our words and the power of our beliefs. And working with the family constellation with the water shows you directly that your words, what you believe, they have influence over your reality. And it's such an amazing experience. It just blows my mind to be able to witness that directly in an environment where that's facilitated in a really beautiful way. Diego is such a great facilitator. He was so supportive. His questions are very relevant, and he just works very intuitively. And I felt so safe and so held, and I was able to release some emotions and to have a cry and to really feel deeply into what the situation was bringing forth for me, and let go of some of that pain and let go of the story and the pain associated to the story. That wasn't really a true story. It was just an idea that I had created based on the behaviors of others, and making a new story. So that's really the part of where I was able to empower myself, is that now that I've received this information, now that I'm looking at it from this higher perspective, where I'm seeing all the elements and how they're operating together systemically rather than my individualized story, I could start to relate to things more systemically and not get into this personalized trap of how I think it is. So I'm very, very grateful, very grateful to have had this experience. I highly recommend working with Tiago. It will be totally worth it. You won't regret it. And it's such a very simple yet profound way to understand oneself. And that's what I really also appreciate about this methodology, is its simplicity. And I find it's the things that are most simple that we often overlook as being effective, and we look for these more complicated methods to come and know ourselves, when really it's just with the water and the right person and these figurines and yourself, and in this beautiful context where you get to drop in, and it's playful in its nature as well, so, and interact with the water and have a conversation. So I'm very, very pleased, and what I learned and discover has changed how I approach life and how I see things.